Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 6 of Youth Cricket League. We are now witnessing the second match of the day. On my left, I have Abhinav, captain of YTCA. On my right, I have captain of MMCA, Yashovardhan. We have match referee, Jaika. We'll be starting with the toss process. Come friend. Yashovardhan has the coin. Heads is a call. And it's heads. YTCA won the toss. And Abhinav chose to bowl first. Any particular reason for choosing bowling first?
Yeah, because last match we won by bowling first only.
Okay.
Last match we won by bowling first.
Okay. Uh, what would have been you choose if you won the toss?
I I would choose bowling first.
Okay. News from the center. YTCA won the toss and opt to bowl first. Play will resume in 10 minutes.
Taking the mic.
Check. 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 Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the second match of day 6. Good morning, everyone. Cricket League. Welcome to the second. We are about to witness another banter between YTCA and MMCA. YTCA won the toss and elected to bowl first. MMCA batters are out there. Yashovardhan and Suvit from MMCA takes the crease. Meanwhile, Chetan from YTCA is on the attack. Once again, Chetan to bowl the second ball of the over. In the good length. He bowled it in the fifth stump line. Batsman leaves the ball. Ball safely reaches to the hands of the keeper. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. This is what they have done in the last match also. They kept all the balls in the good length area. Once again, short pace delivery. Pulled through the mid-wicket region. Misfields at the deep mid-wicket region. Ball races to the boundary. 4 valuable runs adding onto the scorecard. The short pitch delivery. Batsman pulled it through the mid-wicket region. They placed the fielder at the mid-wicket. He misfields it, conceding 4 runs. This is the first boundary of the match. MMC are looking quite confident to hit the big shots. They are off to a flying start. Once again, pitched outside the mat. No ball called by the umpire, followed by the free hit. The free hit delivery. It's again shuffled and tried to hit on the leg side. Chance of a run out. Just miss. 1 run adding to the scorecard. If there have been a proper backup for the stumps, this might have been out. 5th ball of the over, leg side, onto the pads. Just glance towards the leg side. 1 run adding to the scorecard. Team score now moves on to 9 with 1 delivery remaining of this first over. Last ball of the first over. They're already 9 for no loss. Last ball of the over. Batsman tries to cut it. No contact between bat and ball. Ball reaches to the safe hands of the keeper, adding dot ball onto the scorecard. After the completion of over number 1, the team MMCA now moves on to 9 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ ಒಂದು ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 9 ಓಟಗಳು, ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Suvid is taking strike now. The new bowler Arya marking his run up for team YTCA to bowl the second over of the match. So again good length delivery. Batsman tries for the late cut. No proper contact between bat and ball. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. They are doing it right by bowling all the balls in the good length area, just outside the stumps. Once again onto the stumps. Just tap and run by the batsman, placed at the square leg region. So again short pitch delivery onto the leg side. He pulled it on the leg side towards the fine leg boundary. Ball reaches to the boundary. One more boundary adding onto the total. Loud cheers from the MMCA dugout as the ball races to the boundary. They are off to a flying start. Change the fielding position now. Short fine leg fielder moves on to the deep fine leg. So again good length delivery played on the back foot. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Last 2 deliveries remaining of the second over. So again full toss delivery, driven through the offside. Quick running between the wickets, adding on the 1 run for the scorecard. The last delivery of the second over. Last delivery remaining of the second over. So again full toss right in the block hole, slightly driven through the onside. Ball safely reaches to the hands of the fielder. After the completion of over number 2, team MMCA are now 15 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 2 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 15, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉತ್ತರೀಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. They are off to a good start now. They need to carry the same momentum all through the innings in order to get a big score on the boards. Once again short pitch delivery played on the back foot, punch towards the covers, quick running between the wickets, adding 1 more run onto the scorecard. So again in the slot, tries to loft over the offside. Batsman tried to loft on the long off region. Eventually fielder misjudged the ball. He is not able to get towards the ball. This would have been caught. This would have been caught easily. The first chance to get a wicket has been put down, conceding 2 runs of that ball. Once again, tries for the cut shot. Ball is way away from the wide line. White ball signaled by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total. Once again, full toss delivery. Hit to the offside. The fielder misjudges and misfields it. He is not able to reach to the ball. Ball races to the boundary. 4 runs adding on to the total. Team score now moves on to 23. Juicy full toss. He made use of it. Hit straight back over the bowler's head. They are after a flying start now. They are 23 in 2.3 now. This time short pitch delivery on the leg side. Tries to hit on the leg side. 1 run adding on to the total. It just glanced down to the deep square leg region. He is playing according to the ball. Both the batters watching the ball and playing carefully according to the ball. So again in the good length, outside the off stump, no contact between the bat and the ball. One more dot ball adds on to the scorecard. Last ball of the third over. Last delivery remaining of this third over. So again tries to cut on the point region. He placed it in the no man region. They ran 2 runs already. After completion of over number 3, team MMCA moves on to 24 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 3 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ 24 ಓಟಗಳು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದಾರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Oh yes, Suresh once again back in the attack to bowl the 4th over of this match. Once again placed at the covers region. Ball passed through the hands of the fielder. Through the misfield. 2 more runs adds up to the scorecard. They need to close the field properly in order to restrict the batsmen. They are giving the free runs with their hands. Once again away from the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire. 1 more extra run adding on to the total. Once again, full toss delivery in the air. Punched back over the bowler's head. Ball sailing towards the boundary. 4 more valuable runs adding on to the total. Team score now moves on to 33. MMCA batters doing the right thing at right time. They are respecting the good balls by leaving them. They are using juicy full tosses and the short field deliveries to score the runs. Just slight change the field. Deep fine leg comes in. And mid on fielder moves to long on. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard. Once again, a good length delivery onto the body. Batsman just glances it onto the leg side. And very quick running between the wickets to take 2 runs. Suvid is batting on his individual 18 in 12 balls including 2 boundaries. Meanwhile, Yashovardhan is batting at 12 in 11 balls including 2 boundaries. Once again in the slot. Driven straight back the bowler. Bowler tries to stop the ball. He is not able to carry the ball properly. The ball hits his body. He is in some kind of pain. Looks like slightly injured. But he's back to his run up. He's in some sort of pain now. Once again, good luck delivery. Tries to drive on the offside. No proper connection between bat and ball. One more dot ball adds on to the scorecard. After the completion of over number 4, team MMCA now 36 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 4 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 36, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. YTCA needs some wickets now in order to control the batsmen. The batsmen are not giving any room for the chance. They are hitting it perfectly. They are playing according to the ball, making no mistake, resulting them in huge run flow. They are already 36 of the first 4 overs. Once again, good luck, Leray. Time.
क्या आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि इंपॉर्टेंट पेमेंट्स एक साथ
Punch through the covers. Once again away from a batter, wide call by the umpire. Keeper can't reach the ball. resulting 2 extra runs on the scorecard. They have to control the extras. In the good length, away from the batter, wide called by the umpire once again. One more extra run adding on to the total.
Hello. Associate sponsors are AU Small Finance and Khaketi Hatti. Correct. What? Vidyako Resource powered by Khana. अभी तो किसी का बोला powered by.
Once again in the good length region. The batsman tries to defend it, but no connection between bat and ball.
Vidya है वो Vidya. अच्छा. ये तुम कॉल करके पूछो कि powered by Vidya. तो विख्यात को मुझे होते ना.
Bowler is in the discussion with the mid-off fielder.
India has to move from Premier to
Time glances on the leg side towards the square leg region, adding 1 run onto the scorecard. Team score now moves on to 42 in 4.3 overs. Again played on the black foot, punch towards the covers. Plus 2 deliveries remaining of this 5th over. Through the offside. Adds 1 more run onto the scorecard. Last ball remaining of this 5th over. Last ball of the over. Batsman tried to reach the ball. Is not able to reach the ball properly. After the completion of over number 5, team MMCA moves on to 43 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 5 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 43, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. MMCA are in the driver's seat now. They are not giving any chance for the batters. For the bowlers. Is not giving chance for any bowlers to take over on them. They are playing comfortably. Team YTCA now required an exceptional attack to take their first wicket and gain back the momentum. This time Chinmay in the attack, coming left arm round. He is the bowler who changed the momentum of the game in the last match. He took back-to-back wickets. Now let's see what he can do in this match. In the air, ball lands in the no-man area. Ball reaches to the boundary. He hit it over the long gone fielder. Fielder has no chance to reach on the ball. Suvid in the attacking mode now. He hit a boundary on the very first ball of the Chinmai's over. Can we see the replay from Chinmai? This time tossed up, drifting onto the pads. Appeal for the LBW and umpire says no as it is down the leg. Again tries for the late cut. Fielder misjudges the ball. And ball is marching towards the boundary. And fielder reaches for the ball and throws it back to the keeper. 2 more runs adding at the total. Once again, Chinmai to ball the 4th ball of the over. Short pitch delivery. Punch around the back foot. Placed it at the covers region. Resulting in the dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this power play. Last 2 deliveries of the power play. Let's see what the batters can make use of the power play. Outside the off stump. Batsman well left it. Ball reaches to the safe hands of the keeper. 1 more dot ball adding to the scorecard. Last delivery of the power play. Once again, short pitch delivery, tries to pull on the mid wicket, placed in the no man region. Ball reaches to the boundary on the wide long on region. They made complete use of the power play. They scored 53 runs in 6 overs for no loss. They are dominating over the YTCA bowlers. They are not allowing them to take any wickets. The completion of power play, team score moves on to 53 for no loss. A short water break has been given by the umpire as the conditions are humid. Players needs hydration. After a quick water break, MMCA now 53 for no loss after 6 overs. Then Seth is back in the attack to bowl his individual second over of this innings.
Great matches.
Followed by the free hit. Plus two deliveries remaining of the seventh over. AMCA are off to a flying start. They have scored 55 without loss. On the leg side, just tries to glance it. Call for the two. The non-striker says no. They settle for the single. Last delivery of the seventh over. They are hungry for wickets. Last ball of the over. Full toss. Low full toss. Tries to drive. But no proper connection between bat and ball. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 7, MMCA 56 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 7 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 56, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. New bowler Akira Prabhu for team YTCA. Once again, short pitch delivery. Pulled towards the mid-wicket region. Ball safely into the hands of the mid-wicket fielder. He throwbacks to the bowler. Once again, try to sweep on the leg side. Ball is down the wicket, resulting wide ball, adding the 2 extra runs onto the scorecard. Again, short pitch delivery. Tries to cut on the offside. He slices it, and ball is in the hands of the mid-wicket fielder. 1 run adding on the total. Team MMCA is now showcasing the decent batting here, giving the no chance to get the wickets. This time short pitch delivery, pulled towards the fine leg region. One more single adding on to the scorecard. We are always proud of our women. In earlier days, women are only limited for the kitchen. Nowadays, they are in each and every field to showcase that we are not less than anyone. They are in each and every field now. Last ball of the over. Tries to hit back to the bowler. Single to end the over. After the completion of over number 8, the team score now moves on to 66 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 8 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 66, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Sujit is a new bowler for team YTCA. Was all the way through his run up to bowl the 9th over of this innings. Once again, Sujit in the slot, swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball, resulting dot ball adding onto the scorecard. This is the second match of day 6 of Youth Cricket League happening in Indian Railways ground, Bangalore. Sundays and cricket, the perfect combination to end the week. So again, points to the offside. Fielder making no mistake. He grabs the ball safely. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. What a sight for the cricket match this is. Once again onto the stumps. Punch towards the cover, so there's a chance for the run out. Keeper misses it, costing them one more extra run. 2 runs ran of this ball. Last 2 deliveries of this 9th over. Once again in the slot, driven through the offside, placed at the covers. Fielder grabs it safely, making no room for the runs. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. The last ball of this 9th over. So again tries for the big shot through the mid-wicket region. Chance for a run out. He's back in the meantime. After the completion of over number 9, MMCA is now 74 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 9 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 71, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Once again, Akira back into the attack. Let's see, can she get a breakthrough for YTCA? So again, cut shot. Perfectly placed. 2 is a call. And they takes the 2. They are getting the loud cheers from the dugout. Once again, pulled through the leg side. Placed onto the mid-wicket region. Fielder making no mistake. 1 run adding to the scorecard. This is a wonderful start for MMCA. 2 catch drops earlier in the innings, costing them nearly 50 to 60 runs. Stepped out, hitting back to the bowler. Safely grabbed by the fielder, presenting the dot ball adding onto the scorecard. As 3 deliveries remaining of this 10th over. Once again, pulled out to the leg side. Pull shot through the mid-wicket. Slight misfield there in the deep. A wonderful shot. Ran 2 runs between the wicket. The field is spread now. Once again stepped out. Ball is just inside the white line. Umpire says it's fair delivery. Last ball of the over. Once again pulled through the mid wicket region. Placed it in the gap. There's no chance for the fielder to reach out for the ball. Perfectly placed in the gap. Boundary to end the over after completion of over number 10. Team MMCA are now 80 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 10 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 80. ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Done. Once again, Sujit back in the attack to bowl his individual second over of this innings. Full toss. Hit on the leg side. 2 is a call. He completes 2 runs successfully. They are batting like the express train. Once again, short pitch delivery. Grounded pull shot on the leg side. Batters making no mistake here. They are doing what their team needs. They are rotating the strike. At the meantime, they are using the bad balls, the short pitch deliveries and the full toss deliveries to score the boundaries. This is the right thing, the right time to do. Sujit is adding little flight to the ball to make the batters deceive. Once again, short pitch delivery, pulled through the mid wicket region. The fielder is coming for the ball. He grabs it perfectly and he throws back to the bowler. Resulting in 2 runs. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this 11th over. Once again, full toss delivery out the pads. Once again, hit through the mid wicket region. Fielder has no chance to reach near the ball. Perfectly placed in the gap. Ball sailing towards the boundary. 4 more valuable runs adding on to the total. The team score now moves on to 89 for no loss with one delivery remaining in the 11th over. Still on the back foot, punch back to the bowler. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. After the completion of over number 11, MMCA are now 89 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 11 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 89, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. They are in a complete driving seat now. They are constantly putting pressure on the bowlers by punishing the full toss balls or the short pitch balls. They are doing right thing at the right time. They are batting exceptionally well. They are making sure that the batsmen who come followed by them will not get any pressure. They are scoring it now. Once again in the slot. Hit on the leg side. 2 is a call. And eventually they complete 2. Chinmay once again. Good length delivery. Swept towards the leg side. Adding 2 more valuable runs on the board. They are running between the wickets is so good. They are capitalizing each and every single. They are not letting the bowlers to dominate them. They are taking on the bowlers. Swing and a miss. What a breakthrough for Team YTCA. The Team MMCA's first wicket is down. The set batsman Yashovardhan departs. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಸ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಿಚ್ ಆದಂತ ಚೆಂಡು ಲಾಫ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ, ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಂಡಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಲಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಬೌಲ್ಡ್. This is the first breakthrough for Team YTCA in the 12th over. Chinmay, who is the star bowler of the last match, he shines once again. Wicket of the set batter. బ్యాక్ వచ్చినా అది కంప్లీట్ లైవ్ స్ట్రీమ్ కొంచెం బ్యాక్ రండి అంతే
వస్తాను
ఆడ మీకు రిప్లై అంతా మొత్తం వస్తుంది. సేమ్ మీరు టీవీలో ఏం చూసిన ప్రొఫెషనల్ మాదిరి బాల్ మాదిరినే బౌండరీస్ కి వికెట్స్ కి రిప్లై ఉంటుంది కంప్లీట్ గా లైవ్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఉంటుంది. అవునా Shoaib is on strike. He is on his individual 49, just one run away from scoring half century. He scored 49 in 40 balls, including 6 boundaries. Just one run away from scoring his half century. Down the leg side, wide signal with the umpire. One more extra run adding onto the scorecard. There's 2 deliveries remaining of this 12th over. Once again in the slot, tries to glance towards the fine leg. Eventually, he gets his to his half century. So it gets to his half century in just 41 balls. He is hitting it clean and clear. He's not giving any chance to the bowler. He's playing according to the ball. Once again, step out. Tries for the big shot. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. Last ball of the over.
Score is not good.
After the completion of over number 12, MMCA are now 99 for the loss of 1 wicket in 12 overs. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 12 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 99 ಓಟಗಳು, 1 ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Full toss driven through the covers. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Can the fielder stop it? Yes. Good fielding at the deep. They're probably saying 1 or 2 runs for their team. Last. Arush, who's the player of the match in the last match, by taking the 2 important wickets and conceding only 7 runs, is now into the attack. He's keeping it tight. No ball called by the umpire. The overstepped, no ball. Followed by the free hit now. Let's see how the batters capitalize it. There's the fumble in the run up. He's again going back to his run up to ball the free hit delivery. Once again in the slot, lofted over the long gone. Ball lands in the no man region. 2 is the call. And no, says the non-striker. Settles down for the single. MMCA is marching on towards posting a big score on the scoreboard. Misfeed. One more run adding onto the scorecard. There's 2 deliveries remaining of this 13th over. MMCA is now in the driver's seat. Once again, tries to loft it over the mid-on. Ball lands inside the 30-yard circle. Safely grabbed by the fielder. One more run adding onto the total. Last delivery of the 13th over. They are already now 106 for 1. Once again in the good length area. In the back foot punch through the point. After the completion of over number 13, Team MMCA moves on to 107 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 13 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 107 ಓಟಗಳು 1 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. The last 7-over game remaining in its first innings. Again driven through the offside. Fielders making no mistake. The new bowler Somit is on the attack for YTCA. Let's see, can he take some wickets in this over and puts the pressure back on MMCA, who's now batting comfortably. Short ball pulled through the mid wicket. There's no chance for the fielder. The plays perfectly in the gap. Ball rams onto the boundary line. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. You know what he is doing. He placed the ball in the gap perfectly so that No fielder can reach it. Flying start for Harshit. Once again, short pitch delivery. Tries for a cut shot, placed in between the fielders. He completed 2 runs. Driven through the covers into the safe hands of the fielder. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard. Once again, way outside the off stump. White ball signaled by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total. So again, tries to drive on the offside. It hits the heads of the bat and safely into the hands of the fielder. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over in the good length. It swung outside quickly, making the no chance for the batter to attend it. After the completion of over number 14, team MMCA now 114 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 14 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 114, ಒಂದು ಹುತ್ತರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. On second, excellent cover drive, but excellent fielding efforts from the fielder saves them 4 runs. He stopped the ball from going to the boundary and eventually saved 3 runs for his team. Team MMCA is now looking to put the big score on the boards. Once again, driven through the offside, placed it in the covers region. The comfortable single has been taken. Once again, stepped out and tries for the big shot. No proper correction between bat and ball. 2 is the call. Chance for the run out and reaches comfortably on time. Good running between the wickets. Suid is batting with great enthusiasm and energy, even in these hot, humid conditions. He's managed to get to 56 now in 47 balls, including 6 boundaries, with a strike rate of 119. He's putting up on one-man show outside the wide line. Wide signal by the umpire, adding one more extra run onto the total. Now team score now moves on to 119 for 1 with 2 deliveries remaining in this 15th over. They are making no mistake here. They are rotating the strike each and every ball. Tries for the scoop. And no result, resulting in the dot ball. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. Last delivery of the 15th over. Second tries to hit back to the bowler. There's a chance of getting caught. It's just short. Ball lands just short of his hands. After the completion of over number 15, Team MMCA moves on to 120 for loss of 1 wicket. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 15 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 120, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. They are now marching towards the big total. Once again, Chinmay back into the attack. Punch back to the bowler, carried it comfortably. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Once again, stepped out, tries to loft. Ball is in the air but lands in the no man area. 2 is a call. Wonderful running between the wickets. They are capitalizing each and every ball. They are taking each and every single run. Lead on the back foot. Good defense. Lost 2 deliveries remaining of the 16th over. Steps out and tries for the big shot. Ball lands in the no man area just outside the 30-yard line. Misfielded. Misfielded once again. Fielders are now giving chance for the batsmen to take extra runs. They ran 3 runs of the ball. Last ball of the over. Tries to cut it at the backward point region. Excellently fielded by the fielder there. giving a chance to score just one run. This eventually completes the over number 16. After the completion of over number 60, the team score now moves on to 126 for the loss of one wicket. With 9 wickets remaining in their hands, they are looking for the big shots now. Last 4 overs game is remaining in this innings. They need to put up the big shots in order to post the big numbers on the board. The new bowler Vihan in the attack. Once again, huge appeal for the LPW. Umpire says no. The ball is down the leg side. He got the bat on that. Once again, Vihan bowling on the stumps. Punch back to the bowler. Bowler tries to stop the ball. Eventually gets hit on his leg. They are now looking for some big shots in this slot. Hit it once again back to the bowler. This time bowler stops it, giving no chance to run any run. Brilliant effort by the bowler to stop the ball. Once again, short pitch delivery. Cut shot placed at the point region, resulting on one run adding down to the scorecard. There's 2 deliveries remaining of this 70th over. Once again, Vihan in the slot, driven through the offside, placed it in the covers region. There's no chance to take any run. One more dot ball is adding onto the scorecard. Last ball of the over. Batsman drives through the offside, places it in the long off region. Strike it wonderfully. Ball is moving out of the ground, resulting in 4 runs, adding onto the scorecard. After completion of over number 17, the team score now moves on to 1-3-3 for the loss of 1 wicket. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 17 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 17 ರನ್ಗಳು, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Last 3 over game remaining of this first innings. Once again, full toss ball. Driven towards the onside. Driven through the onside. Down the leg side. Keeper is not able to reach the ball. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Can the fielder stops it? No. Ball races to the boundary. 5 wides added onto the scorecard. Virat is on the attack. Virat Upral is on the attack. Once again down the leg side. One more white ball adding onto the scorecard. They are already 140 for the loss of 1 wickets in 17.1. Swing and a miss. Huge appeal for stump out. And umpire says no. Tried for the big shot. And eventually no connection between the bat and ball. Once again down the leg side. There's an easy chance of stump that has missed easily. Once again in the air, lands in the no man area. 2 is the call. Then they completes the 2 comfortably. Team YTCA has become completely clueless by the wonderful batting display of Team MMCA. Once again stepped out and lofted it over the long gone. Safely reaches into the hands of the fielder. 2 is the call. And the striker says no. It looks like they are drained out completely. Suvid is on his individual 70 now in 60 balls, including 4 boundaries. 5th ball of the over. Over the covers. Between the fielders. They scored 2 runs of this ball. Sorry, 3 runs of this ball. Last ball of the over. Placed to the point region. After the completion of over number 18, team score now moves on to 148 for the loss of 1 wicket. Last 2 overs game is remaining in this first innings. Let's see how much MMCA can post on the board. It's again hit towards the offside. Once again on the leg side. Hit it over the fine leg fielder. Ball is marching towards the boundary. A juicy short pitch ball on the leg side. Batter makes complete use of that and he sails it over the fielder's head to score 4 runs of this ball. Chinmay, who bowled exceptionally well in the last match, is completely faded off by the excellent batting display of MMCA batters. Let's see, can he bounce back and replay them with a wicket in this over? Once again, cut short. They are showing up the good batting display here. There's 3 deliveries remaining of this 19th over. Once again stepped out and placed perfectly in between the fielders. Ball is almost about to reach the boundary. Ball races to the boundary. One more boundary. 4 more runs adding on to the total. They are now marching towards the big score. Loud cheers from the dugout. They are charging now. They are about to post the big numbers on the scoreboard. Once again stepped out, hit back to the bowler. Fielder is running towards the ball. He grabs it safely and throws back to the bowler, making no mistake. Last ball remaining of this 19th over. Stepped out, driven through the offside, placed at the covers. Just a touch and run. Misfield once again, no proper backup at the stumps, resulting on 2 runs of this ball. After the completion of over number 19, MMCA are now 162 for 1 with 1 homer remaining in the first innings. Let's see how much they can post on the board. They're already now 162 for the loss of 1. Last over game is remaining in this first innings. They are already now 162. They are planning to hit some big runs in this over and post huge score in front of YTCA. Once again on the leg side, exceptionally swept by the batsman. A classical sweep shot by the batsman. We are getting loud cheers from the dugout. A perfect sweep shot to score the boundary. Fielders are completely clueless with that move. Field has been spread. The deep fine leg in place. Deep fine leg, deep mid wicket. Once again, away from the batter. Wide signal by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total. They are now marching towards the big total. They are already 166 now. Once again in the slot. Just shots of the cover fielder. Ball is racing to the ball. Does the fielder has the replay for that? No. Ball races to the boundary. Exceptional batting shown by the MMCA batters. He plays the ball in the complete gap so that fielder has no chance to get a hand on it. As the fielder tries to chase the ball, eventually failed. The 4 deliveries remaining of this over, they are already into the 170s. Once again in the slot, tries to loft. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. There's 3 deliveries remaining of this innings. Suvid, who is batting on his individual 79 in 65 balls, including 8 boundaries, is batting exceptionally well for MMCA. He helped for his team to put up a big numbers on the total. Away from the batter, wide signal by the umpire. 2 more extra runs adding on to the total. Nothing is going good for team YTCA in this match. In the last match, they took a dominant victory. This match, they have become completely clueless. This is how the cricket is. We cannot expect anything. This time lofted on the long off. Easy catch has been put down. Easy catch has been put down. Resulting 2 runs adding onto the scorecard. Team score now moves on to 175 with 2 deliveries remaining. They have 9 wickets in their hand now. They will try to look for the big shots as the last 2 deliveries of the innings progresses. Once again, drives through cover on the offside. Places it in the hand of the fielder, making the single run adding onto the scorecard. Last delivery of this innings. They are already making it to 176. Can they hit a boundary and reaches the 180s? Let's wait and watch. The last ball of the innings. Batter steps out and he converted the into full toss. Caught at the short covers. This ends the innings of MMCA. They scored 176 in 20 overs with the loss of 1 wicket. The team YTCA now need 177 to win this match. Meanwhile, MMCA need to defend 176 in order to win the match. The play resumes shortly in 10 minutes. The chase begins as YTCA is chasing 177 in 20 overs. They are off to a decent start. After the completion of over number 1, the team score now moves on to 7 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 1 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 7, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Same batters Densit and Abhinav, who batted extremely well in the last match. They are now on the crease to get their team to the winning line. Swarit is on the attack. Batsman reaches to the ball and tries for the cut shot. 1 run adding on to the total. Swarit is a new bowler for team MMCA. So again short pitch delivery, tries for the late cut, placed in the gap between the point and backward point fielder. Ball races to the boundary. What an excellent shot this is, perfectly timed. Exceptionally timed. Densit knows where the field is. He's waited for the short ball. He placed the ball exactly in the gap to score a boundary. Once again, short pitch delivery down the leg side. Umpire signals wide. One more extra run adding on to the total. Team score moves on to 13 for no loss. They are off to a flying start. Short pitch delivery onto the body line. Glance towards the leg side. One run added to the scorecard. Team score now moves on to 14 for no loss with 3 deliveries remaining on the second over. Last ball of the over. Full toss delivery. Tries to punch back to the bowler. Ball got the bottom edge of the bat. After the completion of over number 2, YTCA now 17 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 2 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 17 ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Vikyat Properties, from building premium spaces to building future champions, Vikyat Properties joins the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, backing dreams that rise beyond the boundaries. Where excellence meets ambition, greatness begins. Once again, short pitch delivery, beautifully pulled onto the leg side. Ball races to the boundary. Om Bora once again back into the attack. This time Abhinav started to charge. He's off to a flyer. He timed it so perfectly. Waited for the short ball. Om Bora once again. Attempt for the touch and run. Eventually they scored single. One run adding onto the scorecard. Once again down the leg side. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. Sorry, the dot ball. Seems ball has touched the batting pads of the batsman. Once again, good length delivery. Tries to place at the point, eventually successful with that. One more single adding on to the total. Team score now moves out to 23 for no loss. That's two deliveries remaining of this third over. Let's see what impact Om Bora makes on this over. Once again, short pitch delivery. Quickly hit on the leg side. Fielder is chasing the ball. Ball crosses the boundary line. Beautiful pick this is. He has picked the ball perfectly. One more boundary added to the scorecard. Last ball of this third over. In the slot. Gently pushes towards the point. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 3, the team total now moves on to 27 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 3 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 27, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ಧಾರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. The team YTCA are off to a flying start. They now required 150 runs in 102 balls. In the slot, driven through the offside. Placed to the backward point. Single run adding count to the scorecard. Once again, glance to the leg side. 2 is the call. The batter says no. They settle down for a single. This time, good length delivery. There's no contact between the bat and ball. Safely grabbed the wicket keeper. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Once again in the slot, tries to cut hard. Not able to reach to the ball. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Swarit is keeping tight this time. He's not allowing the batter to take any runs of this over. So by far he has bowled exceptionally well. Once again, late cut. One run adding onto the scorecard. Last ball of the fourth over. Last ball of the over. In the slot, driven through the offside. There's no chance for the run. Fielder grabs it safely. After the completion of over number 4, Team score now moves on to 30 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 4 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 30, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Gravity Academy champions are shaped both on the field and in the classroom, and Gravity Academy is powering the journey with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Together, we are nurturing discipline, ambition, and next generation ready to rise beyond the limits. The new bowler Aryansh in the attack. The new bowler Aryansh in the attack. Once again, short pitch delivery. Try to hit out on the onside. One run added onto the scorecard. Driven through the offside. An exceptional piece of fielding at the covers. The fielder making no mistake. Grabbed it safely. So again on the back foot. Tries to go over the covers. Tries to go over the covers. Once again in the slot. One run adding onto the scorecard. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this over. In this slot, batter played it double-minded. Yes, confused totally whether to play on the front foot or the back foot. In meantime, ball reaches to the hands of the keeper. Last ball of the over. Again on the back foot, tries to cut hard. Ball finds the fielder there. After completion of over number 5, the team score now moves on to 32 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 5 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 32, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Kakedi Hatti. Just like every great innings needs the right fuel, champions need flavors that inspire energy and passion. And Kakedi Hatti brings exactly that to the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, serving tradition, taste, and spirit of champions one plate at a time. Once again in the slot, driven through the covers. Good fielding at short covers. He grabs the ball completely and making no room for the runs. Swarit is back to ball in the individual third over of this innings. Once again in the slot, driven through the covers. Good stop at the short covers. The slight misfield converts the single into 2. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Once again in the slot, driven through the covers. Ball went right through the fielder. It's almost racing to the boundary. The exceptional piece of fielding at the deep, saving some runs for his team. Excellent efforts there. Just saved one run there. The batters are running between the wickets very good. They took 3 runs of that ball. Again bowled in the slot, driven through the covers. Both the batters' partnership is so very good that even in the last match, they both batted together. In the last match, Densip was leading. He was attacking. Meanwhile, Abhinav was rotating strike for him. In this match, Abhinav started to charge. Densip is rotating strike for him. The exceptional combination this is. They are batting beautifully. They gave YTCA a pretty decent start. Steps out. Try to hit harder. Manages to get only 1 run. Once again. Short pitch delivery on the back foot. Cut through the point beautifully. Ball is marching towards the boundary. Will the fielder have the answer for it? Appeal for the boundary there. Appeal for the boundary there. Appeal for the boundary. Appeal for the boundary. Let's wait and watch for the decision of the umpire. They ran 3 runs of this ball. After the completion of over number 9, the team score moves on to 60 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 9 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 60, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದರಿ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. This time in the air, straightly into the hands of the fielder. He grabs it safely. YTCA are 1 down now. MMCA was looking for this moment. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಮಿಡ್ ವಿಕೆಟ್ ಮುಖೇನ ಫುಲ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಯತ್ನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಫಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಚೆಂಡು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಭದ್ರ ಬೊಗಸೆಯನ್ನು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. Sohan, who is bowling his second individual over, got the breakthrough for YTCA. got the breakthrough for MMCA in very second over of his spell. In the slot, up and over into the hands of the fielder. Good by Ayansh, carrying the ball to the safe hands. We are back after the short break. Densith was batting on 19. Back into the pavilion. The new batter Rayan Sharma walks in as Densith departs. The team MMCA just they got some kind of relief now. They broke the partnership that was going too good. Once again, good length delivery. Appeal for the card behind, and umpire says no. Dot ball added onto the scorecard. Once again, down the leg side. Wide call by the umpire. One more run added onto the scorecard in the form of extra. Once again, good length delivery. Well defended by the batsman on the back foot. He is taking his time to settle down. Once again in the slot, driven through the onside. Yes, is the call. Last two deliveries remaining of this 10th over. The required run rate keeps on rising. The current run rate is 6.3. The required keeps on rising. It is over the 11. Once again, punch on the back foot. Straight into the hands of the fielder. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Team score moves on to 61. Last delivery of this 10th over. Once again, full toss ball. Driven back to the bowler. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 10, the team score now moves on to 61 for the loss of one wicket. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 10 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 61, ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team YTCA now required 116 in 60 balls to secure the victory. Team MMCA bowled very well. They restricted 61 for 1. Once again, away from the batter, wide call by the umpire. Once again, away from the batter, wide call by the umpire. One more wide ball, one more extra run adding on to the total. Only two fielders are out. Deep covers and deep mid wicket. And you can see the deep fine leg through. Once again, pull shot towards the mid wicket. Long on fielder quickly walks back to grab the ball and is eventually successful with that. They only ran one run of this ball. They are showcasing the good piece of bowling here. They're not allowing to batter score any big runs. Once again, tries to drive through the offside. No connection between bat and the ball. Ball reaches to the safe hands of a keeper. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard. As the match getting progressing, the chasing is going even tougher for team YTCA. They need to score some big shots as they have already enough wickets in their hand. They need to go for big shots in order to secure the victory. Away from the batter, wide call by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the scorecard. He now already bowled 3 wides in this over. Sai Siddhas is trying to find his line. Not getting his line properly here. Once again on the leg side, it in the air towards the mid wicket. Safely lands in no man area. Misfield! Costly misfield here. These are the easy pickings. They shouldn't have missed this. These are the very easy pickings for the fielder. The ball went right to his legs. He probably saved 2 runs. Once again, short pitch delivery. He tries to cut hard on the offside. 2 is the call. And they completes the 2. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this over. Abhinav, who scored 35 runs in 27 balls, including 3 boundaries. He stood like a pillar for his team. He even batted excellently at the first game. And he's doing the same now. He's leading from the front, stepped out, charged back at the bowler, comfortably carried, dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Last delivery of the over. The last delivery of the over. And again, chase the ball. No proper connection. After the completion of over number 11, the team score now moves on to 70 for the loss of one important wicket. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 11 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 71 ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Punto Sports, built for athletes, driven by passion. Punto Sports steps on the field with the Young Cricket League, with the Youth Cricket League as our premier partner, supporting the next generation with quality gear, legacy, and the true spirit of the game. Every champion's journey starts with the right support. Once again, the new bowler YTCA on the attack for MMCA. Ryan on strike. The team YTCA now need 107 runs in 53 balls. The required rate is keep rising. Once again in the good length, short rising delivery. But I had no clue for that. Ending up in a dot ball. Once again, good length delivery. Tried to push hard on the covers. Deep cover fielder 2x coming towards the ball. Once again, the proper backup. Once again, short pitch delivery. Tries to punch back to the bowler. Ended up in the dot ball. There's two deliveries remaining of this over. Steps out. Hits over the covers. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Excellent shot this is by Abhinav. You know exactly what he is doing. He steps out. He converted the short ball and played onto the front foot, over the covers, onto the boundary rope. He is standing like a pillar there for the team, giving no chances for the bowlers. He's batting on 39 now. Once again, steps out, pushes gently onto the onside. 2 is the call. They are going for 2. Chance of a run out. The good throw on the wickets would have taken them. After the completion of over number 12, team YTCA moves on to 77 for the loss of one important wicket. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 12 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 77 ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Sirax, every powerful shot begins with a trusted equipment, and Sirax is here to fuel the future of the cricket with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Crafted for the performance, built for tomorrow's champions. YTCA again back into the attack. There is some sort of delay there. The team YTCA now need 100 runs in 48 balls. The required rate keeps on rising. The new bowler Mandeep in the attack for team MMCA. Once again in the good length. Beated the batter and safely grabbed by the keeper. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. All the MMCA team is now doing. They are putting the more dot balls to create more pressure on the batsman. Short rising delivery. But has no clue about that. Tries to place at the point. Once again, short ball. He steps out. The ball is down the leg side. Wide, called by the umpire. 2 extra runs adding onto the total. Team YTCA now need 97 in 45. They need some big shots. They already have 9 wickets in their hand. Once again in the air. No chance for the fielder there. YTCA need some big shots now. They need to score some big boundaries in order to stay alive in the chase. Once again, Mandeep in the slot, swing and a miss. There's no proper contact between ball and the bat. He swings and a miss it. One more dot ball adding to the scorecard. Last delivery remaining of this 13th over. The last delivery of the 13th over. Abhinav is on strike now. So again, he tried to push it onside gently, and he keeps his strike for the next over. After the completion of over number 13, Team YTCA are now 82 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 13 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 82, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team YTCA now need 95 in 42. So again on the bat foot, cut it harder, placed in the gap. The fielder is chasing it. He's eventually successful with that, adding 2 runs onto the scorecard. Abhinav is charging now. He knows the importance of his wicket. They need some big shots here to emerge as a winner. It's again in the slot. Flick towards the leg side region. He flicked it through the fine leg. Ball races to the boundary. Despite of going the pull through the mid wicket, he gently flicks it out of the fine leg boundary. Abhinav is on individual 48 now. He just needs 2 runs for completing his half century. It's again short ball once again. Push towards the onside. 1 more run adding onto the total. Abhinav reaches his individual 49. He only needs just 1 run to cross the 50 run mark. The team YTCA now need 88 in 39. It's again in the good length. Push through the cover. Chance for the run out. He's back in the crease on time. He is on 49 now. Let's see how he reaches to 50. Whether by a single or whether by a boundary. Let's wait and watch. It's 2 deliveries remaining of this over. Abhinav on 49. He tries to hit it. Way down the leg side. No connection between the bat and the ball. Wide call by the umpire. 1 more extra run adding on to the total. One is YTCA dugout. They are waiting for his half century. He batted brilliantly in this innings. He put the pressure back on the bowler. He stood like a pillar of the team. Even he played an important role while chasing in the last match. Once again, driven through the covers. Abhinav reaches this with 50 through a single. Exceptional batting by Abhinav. He scored 50 in 38 balls, including 5 boundaries. An extraordinary innings. He stood like a pillar of his team. He took all the responsibility and he played responsibly. He reaches his individual 50 in 38 balls, including 5 boundaries. Exceptional batting. Last ball of the over. In the slot, driven through the covers once again into the covers fielder's hand. Chance of a run out. Direct hit. Out. Runs back in the dugout. Exceptional piece of fielding at the covers. Direct hit on the stumps. 2 down for YTCA now. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಮುಖೇನ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ಮುಖೇಂತರ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಥ್ರೋ. ಎರಡನೆಯ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. After the completion of over number 14, the team score now moves on to 92 for 2. The team YTCA now need 85 in 6 overs. Vijay back into the attack. Swing and a miss. Ball is into the safe hands of the keeper, resulting in the dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Once again, Vijay ball in the good length area, in the back foot. Tried for the big shot towards the mid wicket. No proper connection between the bat and ball. Settles down for the single. They are bowling as per the fielding setup. Short pitch delivery. Tries to drive through the covers. Straightly into the hands of the fielder. Once again, short rising delivery, pulled through the mid wicket, in the gap, Ball is racing towards the boundary. Fielder has the excellent efforts at the deep, but the ball races towards the boundary. Excellent shot placed in the gap. He placed between the mid wicket and the long gone fielder. This is the much needed boundary for YTCA. Abhinav is batting exceptionally well. Once again, square drive. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Big appeal for the LBW. No, says the umpire. After the completion of over number 50, the team score now moves on to 97 for 2. YTCA required 80 runs in 30 balls now. The required rate keeps on rising. They really need some big shots here. They need 16 runs per over now. Mandeep back in the attack for MMCA. Swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard. They are doing right thing at the right time. All they are just doing is the ball, keep bowling the dot balls, which leads to the pressure. Once again coming round the wicket. Tries to stalk over the mid wicket. Settles for the single. One run adding on to the scorecard. Set batsman Abhinav in strike. Try to hit over the mid wicket. No proper connection. Ends up in the dot ball. The required rate keeps on rising. Once again, full toss on the body line above the waist. No ball called by the umpire. The full toss, no ball above the waist, conceding total 3 runs of this ball, followed by the free hit. Free hit delivery. Let's see how Mandeep bowls this. He's on some kind of pressure now. And even umpires indicate that this is the first beamer. Free hit delivery. Shuffled across. Try to hit it big. No proper connection between bat and ball. Ends up with a fine leg. Chance of a run out. Run shot. 1 run shot. They didn't keep the bat inside the crease. 1 run shot. Informed by the umpire. Once again stepped out and tried to hit the big one. Eventually sets the single. Last ball of the over. Once again shuffled across. Ball rams onto his pads. in the form of the leg byes. One more run added to the scorecard. After the end of the over number 16, the team score now moves on to 104 for 2 down. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 16 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 104 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. They now required 73 runs in 24 balls. They have a huge mountain in front of them to chase. Abhinav leading from the front is batting exceptionally well in this innings. He is the last hope for this team. The team now needs 73 in 24, while MMCA are in the driver's seat now. In the slot, try to swing harder on the top edge, results in a single. Once again, driven through the covers. Fielder is chasing it. Fielder is chasing it. He's on. The run chase is on. He stopped the ball. He probably saved some runs for his team. 3 runs ran off this ball. Three runs ran off this ball. The match is getting tougher and tougher for YTCA. Once again, slower delivery. Pushes towards the mid wicket. A good backup at the bowler's end. So again, shuffled across the line. Exceptional shot towards the deep square leg region. 2 is the call, and they complete 2 successfully. This time shuffled across and hit through the fine leg region. Ball rams onto the boundary line. Exceptional fielding at the deep. Wonderful fielding effort at the deep. They stopped the boundary and saved some runs for the team. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. In the slot. Try to push gently and eventually successful with that. After the completion of over number 17, team score now moves on to 114. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 17 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 114 2 ಹುತ್ತರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. As the match progresses, equation getting tougher and tougher for YTCA. They need 63 runs in 18 balls. This is almost 21 runs per over. They need 20 runs per hour now. Shuffled across. Appealed for the caught behind. Umpire says yes. Huge appeal for caught behind. Given. Set batter Abhinav. Watch out. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಉದ್ದರಿನ ಆವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೀಸುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಸಫಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಟ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಮುಖೇನವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. He batted exceptionally well. He stood like a pillar for his team. He was the last hope for his team. He batted extremely well. He scored 66 runs in 5 balls, 51 balls, including 4 boundaries. He scored 66 in 51 balls, including 6 boundaries, with a strike rate of 121. He walks back after playing the finest innings. Chinmay walks in as Abhinav departs. Lefty. Huge appeal for the caught behind. And no response for the umpire. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard. Once again, swing and a miss. No contact there. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. They have a big mountain to chase there. They need 63 in 15 balls. Almost the required boundary of each and every ball now. In the slot, shuffled across. Huge appeal for LBW. The umpire says no. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. There's 2 deliveries remaining of this over. The team YTCA now needs 63 in 14 balls. Once again, hit towards the long off. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Last delivery remaining. The team MMCA are now in the driver's seat. They are the favorites now to win this match. YTCA not to win this match. They need something big. Huge appeal for the caught behind, and umpire says no after the completion of over number 18. The team score now moves on to 114 for 3. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 18 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 114 3 ಉತ್ತರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team YTCA needs 63 runs in 2 overs now. Vijay in the attack, shuffled across, tried to place over the mid wicket. Ending up with a single adding onto the scorecard. Second short pitch delivery. Tries to pull over the mid wicket. Ball is down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. 2 more extra runs adding on to the scorecard. The team YTCA now need almost 6 of each and every ball. Once again in the shot, shuffled across. Gently pushed towards the fine leg. Call for the 2. And the batter says no. The proper backup. They settle down for the single. Lefty Chinmay on strike now. Always the lefty and righty combinations will be the big headache for the fielders. It drains their energy, but that is where your energy is tested. Once again, down the leg side. Wide call by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total. Team score now moves on to 119 for 3. With the 10 deliveries remaining, they almost need 6 of each and every ball to win this match. Once again, short pitch delivery. Tries to pull through the mid wicket. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Exceptional fielding there. Settle down for 2. There's 3 deliveries remaining of this over. Once again, short resting delivery. Tries to pull over the mid wicket, but ball lands inside the circle. MMCA are in the driver's seat now. All they need to do is bowl the 8 legal deliveries to secure a win. Once again in this slot, lofted over the point, lofted over the mid on. The easy catch has been dropped. That was the most easiest catch. Straightly into the hands. He misses it completely and puts it down. So again, lefty on strike, Chinmay. Chinmay tries to slog once again, down the leg, wide ball called by the umpire, one more extra run adding on to the total. He now bowled 3 wides in this over. They knew that almost the match is in their hands. All they need to do is they need to bowl 7 legal deliveries in the slot, swing and a miss. Right through the defense, ball rams onto the stumps. One more wicket down for YTCA. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಉತ್ತರೆಯನ್ನು ಆವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೀಸುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಫಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಪರ್ಕವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಬೌಲ್ಡ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. After the completion of over number 19, YTCA are now 124 for 4 down. Now they need 53 of last over. The new batter walks in for YTCA. Last 6 ball game is remaining in this match. All the team MCA now needs to do is to bowl 6 legal deliveries. Last over of this match. Think the new bowler Om Bora is back in the attack. Once again shuffled across and tries to hit onto the covers. A quick running between the wickets. Once again in the slot. An exceptional square drive from the batter. One of the most wonderful cricketing shots to watch. Exceptionally placed between the point and the backward point. All the team MMCA now required is 4 legal deliveries to wrap up the match. Once again shuffled across. Swing and a miss. No contact between the bat and the ball. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. So again Ombora is trying to finish the match as soon as possible. Once again shuffled across. Chance of a run out. Direct throw. And a wicket. Batter cannot reach the crease at the time. He's way outside. The direct hit got them the wicket. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತಟ್ಟಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಗಳು ಓಟಗಳು ಗಳಿಸುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಸಫಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ರನ್ಔಟ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ. There's 2 deliveries remaining of this last over. The new batter walks in as Chetan Ram departs after the run out. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this over. They are just 2 deliveries away from the securing the first victory of this tournament. So again Ombora in the attack. Way outside the arm stump. White ball called by the umpire. It's 2 legal deliveries away from finding the result of the match. Once again in there. One bounce in front of the fielder. There's a chance to get the wicket. He did not choose it. He tries to stay back. Tries to catch off the pitch. The last ball of the innings. All now Team MMCA required is 1 legal delivery to record their first victory of the tournament. Ombora for the last time in this innings. In the slot, try to slog through the inside edge. A call for 2. And eventually they complete 2 runs by this MMCA won the match by 46 runs. They kept it well. They bowled good line and length. They are forcing the YTCA batters to play on the front foot. They kept bowling in the good length. They kept bowling the dot balls to create the pressure. They won by 46 runs. We are off to the post-match presentations. Signing off in the commentary box, Manjunath Ayan.